Hi guys, so it's Friday night and I've decided I'm going to just come out for a quick one nighter in the woods rather than staying in the house. And it's a gorgeous evening just now, the sun's shining. Forecast is for it to rain a bit, so I don't know how long it'll last, but so the first thing I want to do is, the other day when I was in here I saw some nice willow that looks like it might be quite good for bowdrill, so first thing I'm going to do is cut some of that and try and shape up a hearthboard and a spindle and just see if I can actually get a bowdrill going from scratch basically. So pretty soon I'll find that wood and get some cutting done. Okay. Hi guys, well it's a beautiful evening on a Friday night and I've just decided to come out and just have a night in the shelter since it's such a lovely night. Temperature's supposed to be double figures for once, so that should be quite a nice night. Hopefully I'll get some sleep, a bit more than normal anyway. So the shelter looks okay. We've had some pretty high winds, so I'm quite impressed with the way the leaves have stayed on after my windproofing exercise that I did before, so it's looking pretty good. So hopefully I'll have a nice night. I was going to try and do some bowdrill exercise, just actually trying to harvest some wood around the place, but I've kind of run out of time I think. We'll see what the weather's like in the morning. If I've got time I might actually try and do that, so we'll see how it goes anyway. Okay? Well, one of the most amazing things about living in a fairly high latitude, as in Scotland, is you get daylight till quite late in the evening, well it's only just summertime, it's only the 5th of June, it's now 10 past 10 and I've still got daylight, so it's pretty good. It's going to be quite a short night as well, so it should be hopefully nice and sunny in the morning when the sun comes up. It should be shining right in here, it'll be beautiful. So I've got my fire going, I'm going to have a cup of tea, then I'm going to just gather a bit more wood and then I'm going to crash out. Well, I'm going to try and crash out, but I'm going to try and get some sleep anyway. Hopefully it won't be too bad. Certainly a lot warmer than the last time I was here, that's for sure. So I'll check back with you in the morning. Okay? Morning guys, so wasn't too bad at night actually. Probably got about 4 hours sleep or so. So it was a lot colder than I expected it to be, but I think it wasn't so much. The ambient temperature was about 10 degrees or 11 degrees, but the wind direction I think was just pulling a lot of cold air off the estuary that's just over there. So it was a bit of a cold breeze running into the shelter pretty much all night. It's an unusual wind direction, so had to put more layers on than I expected to, but it wasn't too bad. The fire kept me warm most of the night, so it was pretty good. It's still very windy though. You know, give you a shot of the trees here moving there. Yeah. I don't know if the camera will pick out how quickly the clouds are moving up there, but you can see the trees moving a bit there as well. So it's a pretty good spot this, because pretty much whatever the direction the wind's going, it's always pretty sheltered. And the way I've actually positioned the shelter itself, it's back to the prevailing westerlies or southwesterlies, so it's not too bad. It's coming out the east and it's pulling all that cold air off the estuary, which kind of gives a bit of a wind chill factor. I'm looking forward to 20 plus degrees one night and I can just sleep without boiling with a fire, which will be nice. Anyway, that's pretty much my wee adventure over. I'm just going to head home shortly. Not much else to report really, but hopefully the next time I get out it'll be for a few more nights and we can set up some challenges. I do want to try and get, I think one of the main tricks with bowdrill is being able to pick out your materials, actually selecting good bits of wood that are going to work. I think is really the main challenge with bowdrill, the hardest part. So I'm really want to try and practice a bit more of that and just see if I can find out the secret formula for finding the right piece of wood. Apart from that, I still want to do some more different, try and practice some different traps and things as well, so there's quite a few things I want to do. So on the next video hopefully I'll have something a bit more interesting for you guys. Okay, so bye for now.